Hi everyone, I'm Ricki-Rae.
Hi everyone, I'm Lyle and we're with Brown's Roofing.
Today we're going to be sharing our roof replacement process.
Yes, so first thing we're going to start off with our quotes. So most of our quotes are done within the first 24 hours. We do our best to present them in person if we can. Sometimes the homeowner or customer may want to schedule it for a later date, or in other cases they just want them emailed. So in those cases, we can't get them done for you in the first 24 hours. But for the most part, yes, we're having them out to our customers right away. We use the satellite software to get on most of our jobs. So a lot of times we don't really have to physically go there and go on the roof, but we do go there. Upon presenting the quote, I will go on the roof and just do a quick look around. Sometimes obviously the satellite's not going to pick up every single thing. So like for example, on an older house that's built like 50 years ago, let's say, those type of roofs, I'm gonna go up there, have a look, and just assess it properly, because 9 times out of 10 those types of roofs need a lot more than just shingles.
All of our quotes come with like a detailed page on everything that makes us different from our competitors, and information on the shingles that we're offering, color charts,
And we also add the roofer report with it,
yes.
and that's part of the satellite software that we use. It gives you a detailed description of the exact measurements of your roof, the length of the eaves, the valleys, the hip and ridge, the slope of the roof. Yeah, just a lot of extra information that we just like to add to all our quotes. And sometimes I'll even send a YouTube link for some extra content for a specific shingle that I'm quoting you on, and just so the customer could do some extra research if they want.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of good feedback on our quotes and all the information that we provide, because it helps the homeowner like compare. Also having the roofer report, they know exactly like how big the roof is.
Yeah, so we feel it's important to add that. Just like some extra information, like we just said, so that if they want to compare. And
So once our homeowner is ready to proceed with their roof replacement, we will schedule them in. I'll send them an email letting them know when their exact material delivery date is, their installation date, other important information like to, park on the street the night before, or to remove any valuable wall hangings. And yeah, just to be cautious, obviously, the day of the installation.
yeah, just so they could properly plan for that day.
Yeah, so we're really big on our one-day installs, and how we're able to provide one-day installations is we have a very large team that works efficiently.
Yeah, we try to focus on just keeping as many guys as we can on one crew. That way everybody has a proper support, nobody's getting overworked, and the jobs aren't taking multiple days. Like, we feel it's important that we're in and out of there as soon as possible. Nobody wants roofers on their roof for multiple days, banging on the roof all day, messing up their yard or lawn, and garbage everywhere. I mean, we all hear the horror stories. With us, we don't want to be known for that, and that's not the service that we want to provide. So that's why we do our best to have as many guys on every project as possible. Yeah, so it's completed faster than just about anyone else in the industry. So on an average sized roof, I mean, I'll still, if I could, I'll have up to 8 guys on it. Sometimes we're out of there by like 1 or 2 p.m. It's literally that fast when you have that many guys. Yeah, I've always wondered why, like, all these other companies will send 2 or 3 guys to a job. And it just makes no sense. Those guys are going to be stuck on that roof for like 2-3 days.
Yeah. So on our installation days, the crew will show up between 7 and 8 a.m. They'll greet the homeowner. They'll, set up, park the dump, start setting up the tarps around the entire perimeter of the property.
Yeah, so this is like an important step for us. Like, this is where we try to go above and beyond, and just to ensure your property's protected. So we do lay tarps around the entire perimeter. Mm-hmm. There won't be an area where you won't see a tarp. Mm-hmm. If you have a flower bed, we'll bring extra large tarps that could sit on your roof and then extend to the grass past the flower bed. Mm-hmm. And then
that way they're not laying on them.
Yeah, that way the tarp's like not flattening them. So some people will say, yeah, I tarp flower beds. Okay, well, it's one thing to just throw a tarp on the flower bed. It's another thing to bring an extra large tarp, the tarp above the flower bed to ensure nothing's getting damaged. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's another thing that makes us
even to setting up our ladders,
setting up our ladders. So there's 2 steps to it. So you put ladder arms, which go on the sides of the ladder, let's say, and they're almost like shaped like horseshoes, so they protect your gutter. That's what you initially put on your ladder to set it up. It'll go onto the shingles. You climb up, then you place your gutter guard into the gutter, and then after that you can remove the ladder arms and the ladder will sit on the gutter guard. So it's never ever making contact with the gutter, like, at all.
Yeah.
And again, that's just going above and beyond to protect your property.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, next step is they'll begin to rip the roof.
Yeah, so we do the removal of the old shingles. So that's it takes a little bit of time, obviously. But again, if you have the manpower, it's not going to take as long as your average roofing crew. So we get it done fairly quick. Mm-hmm. And again, we got all the right tools and safety gear and things like that, just to ensure that it's getting done properly and fast, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Once it's all ripped, and they'll inspect the roof deck, make sure there's no wood rot.
Yeah, so we always have to inspect for roof rot. Majority of the houses we do right now are 20 to 30 years old, and for some reason back then the guys who were installing the gutters, they weren't caulking the holes after they were putting on the gutters where they set their poles up on the roof, and so we're starting to find small spots of rots here and there, and I'd say every 3rd or 4th roof. So yeah,
sometimes there's rot, sometimes there's not.
Yeah, so
but when there is, we'll take pictures before and after for the homeowner.
We'll email them. So we'll take a before and after pic. And it's important that you do that just for proof. Once
that's all taken care of, then they'll begin to prep the roof. They'll put full ice and water along the eaves, full synthetic throughout the roof, drip edge metal, valley metal if needed.
So once the prep's all done, like Ricki-Rae just explained, we'll begin to install the new shingles. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like I said, with the big crew,
how many
of this process
guys do you have shingling?
We usually have 3-4 guys shingling at a time.
Okay.
So that's
other guys are doing other
things. And then the other guys are setting up the bundles, they're passing shingles,
cleaning up along the way.
Cleaning up ahead of us.
Yeah, once the roof's complete, we'll take completion photos, do a final eaves trough clean.
Oh yeah, so we do a major eaves trough clean when after the old shingles are removed. So we'll do a major clean of all the eaves troughs, and then once the roof's complete, we'll do another clean, and then we'll blow the eaves troughs with the blower, just to get everything and anything out of there.
Yeah.
so that your eavesdrops are spick and span clean.
Back on the ground, they'll begin the final cleanup. They'll remove all the tarps carefully, put them in the dump.
Yeah, we'll dump all the garbage that's on the tarps, and
yeah, we'll have 1 to 2 guys go around several times around the property with the heavy duty magnet.
yeah, just to ensure that we pick up all the nails and anything type of metals that could be left behind that the tarps didn't catch, because the tarps, yeah, they catch majority of the stuff that falls, but you will find a handful of nails throughout the property, even if you have tarps set up. That's just how it goes. But that's why you have to have the heavy duty magnets, which we have like 2 on just about every job site.
And our cleanup, we get a lot of good feedback on. Like, we really try to go above and beyond.
That's an important part of the process that you have to put a lot of effort, time, and care into.
It's not just one single guy that's in charge of it or something. It's like everybody knows that this has to be completely cleaned before they leave. All extra materials have to be taken. Like, when they leave the job site, everything's gone. It's like they weren't even there, besides the new roof.
Yeah, and another thing we don't do is we don't just leave dumps there. So we're not calling a dump company and getting a dump dropped off and left on your property.
Unless it's a cedar shop.
I mean, yeah, a cedar tear, that's a bit different. You need the big 30-yard dumps. Like, in that case, we'll inform the homeowner, hey, we need a huge dump here. Our regular dumps, they're just not big enough for this job.
Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, for sure, we just use our dump trailers and they're gone that same day.
Yes, so in and out, like we're not. So to take it a step further, we will even go to your neighbors' houses and knock on the door, ask politely if we could do a quick walk around their yard just to ensure we didn't drop any nails or plastics or any kind of other debris.
Once the job's fully completed, everybody's gone, the guys will send me the photos of either the wood rot, the completion photos, all of it, the entire process. I'll email those to our homeowner and just ask them if they're fully satisfied with everything. Just make sure that everything's good. And we've gotten a lot of good feedback. Our Google reviews are quickly growing and we're on the right track.
Yes, we are. Like, our goal is to be the best roofing company in Western Canada, like, plain and simple. So we are striving to go above and beyond. We're constantly doing our best to learn more, evolve more, and we truly do want to be the best in the industry and give homeowners the best experience out there.
So I think that's it. That's our roofing process as of right now, but we're always learning and growing.
And getting better. Yeah. So we don't plan on just getting to just one certain level and staying there. We just want to continue to grow and get better and better.
So thank you for watching, and if you're looking for a roofing contractor, we welcome you to experience the difference with us.